Hey guys, when life gives you lemons, let's turn it into lemon spaghetti. Yes! Let me show you the ingredients for this amazing, simple 15 minutes recipe. Ingredients. So the first ingredient we have is heavy cream. I use 150 milliliters for 2 people's portion. Then we have 1 small lemon, of which we're gonna use the zest and the juice, 4 tablespoons of butter, and 1 ginormous garlic clove. You can't really tell, but this is a garlic clove and it's about the size of my pinky finger. So I don't know where he got it from, but he's got a thing for garlic, so he found it. We're gonna do also a little bit of extra virgin olive oil just because it's so good for you and it makes your inner soul so much more shiny. This recipe is best accompanied by, in my opinion, spaghetti. I use spaghetti di Gragnano, the best in my opinion.
I'm a lemon, please don't cook me.
Oh my God. We're gonna do 2 people's portions. I'm using about 200 grams of spaghetti. You can also do a fettuccine. You can do it with tagliolini, which is like a little version of tagliatelle. But right now I'm doing spaghetti because I love spaghetti. Let's keep going. Let's start by putting a pot of water on and salt it. And then we get going with the sauce. Get your chef pan and we're gonna be, okay, first thing we're gonna be doing is mince 1 garlic clove. And then this ginormous one. You don't have to use the ginormous one. 1 regular size garlic cloves, unless you find a gigantic one.
Then always use the gigantic one.
Yes, more garlic is always good. It's good for, you know, health reason. It's good for the soul. So right now we're gonna be sizzling the garlic clove in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
Can someone put some, I mean, what are we? I don't even know, do we even cook anymore? I'm adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. I mean, I'm eyeballing it, but it's about 3 tablespoons. Okay, here we go. Garlic is sizzling. Let's put the butter in. Remember, 4 tablespoons of butter in. Where's my wooden spoons? Okay, let's prepare this. Smells so good. We're adding the zest of a small lemon. Just give it that fragrance. Oh my God, it smells so good. Now we're adding the juice of 1 small lemon. Ooh, yes. You just let it cook for like a few seconds. And let's get going with the next ingredient. Now we're adding 150 milliliters of heavy cream. A lot of people have asked me if the cream will connect and join with the olive oil and the butter.
And the lemon.
And the lemon. If there is like some curdling happening or whatever. And if you follow the exact recipe, as I've done it right now, it just works out and becomes the smoothest cream. You'll see it in a second. Just connects everything. This recipe can actually be transformed into a perfect vegan alternative just by skipping all the cream and butter and just adding the zest and juice of a lemon with the extra virgin olive oil and the garlic. I mean, it tastes amazing. You can sprinkle a little bit of parsley. Wow. I have one on TikTok. Talking about TikTok, this recipe is one of my most popular TikTok recipes that I've posted, and it just went viral, the lemon pasta. I've done lemon pasta, lemon fettuccine, and it's just so good. Everybody loves it. Instagram, TikTok, you can go check it out, but really, this is the full recipe, and I wanted to do a YouTube video for you. Okay, now we add a generous amount of pinch of salt. generous amount
A
of
pinch of salt.
Make sure you get extra zest for the decoration at the end. I always like to have extra zest. Pasta water is boiling, spaghetti in. Guys, listen. This recipe was created by one beautiful Southern Italian nonna who wanted to make her grandchildren feel better tummy-wise, apparently. This is what I read. This recipe is a digestive recipe of pasta because it's got lemons and it's got ingredients that are not hard to digest. So it was initially thought of it as a remedy to a tummy ache. Obviously, we added a lot of cream and things, so we cannot say that this is a digestive. Sorry, I'm just stress relieving here. So stress relief. That didn't work.
Oh my God.
Can you put a little bit more salt? It's a little bit bland. One thing I wanted to say is, a lot of people ask me for quantities. Sometimes you just have to taste things and adjust the quantities of the ingredients accordingly. One thing is obviously the saltiness of the pasta. I don't ever count my grams of salt that goes in. But you can just taste the pasta, and when it's about to be drained, maybe a couple of minutes away, you can always add a little bit of salt if you feel it's not salty enough. So that's important to know. And also with your sauce, a lot of people ask me how much cream, how much lemon. The lemon sizes can vary a lot. So when you taste the sauce, you will just determine it yourself. If you want a little bit more lemony, you add a little bit more lemon juice. If you don't like it because it's too lemony, then you can always add a little bit of more heavy cream, so it brings down the lemon flavor and it's not so predominant. So you can play around with those two ingredients, lemon juice and heavy cream. But otherwise, if you follow this recipe, this is how I like it. So let me know if you like it down in the comments. The reason why we said pasta...
questa sta evaporando la pasta.
Sto parlando.
Vabbè, io la toglierei.
The spaghetti connects with the sauce and the creaminess and the little starchiness of the pasta water and makes it like just dance, like a ballroom dance. You know how they're smoothly dancing around, right? Like that. And the spaghetti are like... Anyways, when you're done, I can just finish my pasta.
Yes.
Was it hard for you to drain the
Very
pasta?
hard.
Guys, the pasta is ready. Let's put it in the sauce, not the other way around. We don't add the sauce onto the pasta. We stick the pasta inside the sauce pot. So when you mix it, the pasta will get coated evenly everywhere. And if you do it the other way around, you can see at home that it doesn't work quite the same. So if you stick the spaghetti in, I'll show you. So let's stick the spaghetti in and let's mix it.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this guy. He wants trying to escape. You're putting the spaghetti inside the sauce pot, which just makes sure that every single strand is coated. Just a tiny bit of pasta water. You have to judge it by the, you have to kind of like, how do you say it? Gauge it by how much creaminess you want. But you can finish like a minute of cooking inside the pot, and you'll see that the pasta, if you let it in there and you mix it, it will start slowly absorbing the sauce. So you just do it for a minute or so. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on a low flame for 1 minute. Pasta is very al dente. To make sure that you don't go wrong with your pasta, you always take it off the fire and drain 2 minutes before what it says on the packaging. Then you can always finish the cooking in the sauce, so that as the pasta is expanding and growing that tiny bit more, it literally grows with the sauce and it absorbs the sauce, and it's just the ultimate, beautiful, flavorful dish. I mean, not many people know this, right? This is how you make the most incredible flavors with your pasta. So now we're just putting it on a low flame and we're doing this for 1 minute only because you want the pasta still al dente, which means it's got a little bit of a resistance when you crunch into it. You know what I would like to add on this? I want a little bit of fresh parsley. Can you go and get it in the garden?
Yes.
Thank you. In the garden. We have so many plants. That's cilantro, it's not parsley. Can you just please go to the garden?
Okay.
Guys, you see this? The pasta has literally absorbed all the sauce. The sauce has reduced because the pasta now has cooked. Okay, good. We're ready to plate this beauty. We've got a nice, large forkful of spaghetti, and we just use a ladle to twirl it around it, and then this helps us plate beautifully. I'm gonna add a little bit more. We're adding a little sprinkle of parsley, like that. A little bit of lemon zest. Just gorgeous.